Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiance. Sarper asked Shekinah to give up on her business before their separation. 90-Day Fiance's Shekinah finally revealed what caused her marriage to crumble. And it's because Sarper told her to shut down her business. She has been spilling the hot tea about the ongoing issues between them. She revealed that her husband warned her not to attend his comedy shows anymore. Hearing him being rude to her, she flew back from Miami. Sarper, on the other hand, defended himself and changed the situation completely. According to him, he has to change his personality for his wife. So he almost claimed he is the victim of her torture. He further called her the source of all problems. Later, fans got to know from an insider that they actually unfollowed each other on Instagram. Why did he want her to stop doing business? How did she respond to him after witnessing Shekinah and Sarper fighting ugly online? Some fans started a rumor that they might be preparing the ground for another 90-Day Fiancé spin-off. It's the one and only the last resort which might feature them. In the spin-off, couples come to take therapy sessions to resolve their marital issues. However, many couples end up separating. It's just a handful who continue to stick together. If Shekinah and Sarper make their appearance on the last resort, the widespread speculation would come true. Their relationship has reached the volatile stage. They are the best candidates for TLC to get them on board to talk about their relationship fixing process and how willing they are to save their marriage. Despite some fans wanting them back on camera, others have reservations. Recently, Shekinah from 90-Day Fiancé took to her Instagram to upload a few fresh news story posts. In one of them, she showed off her business space to let fans know that it's her happy place. But someone wanted her to hold on to her business to support their dream. She said she is grateful for never letting them destroy her. If she had abandoned her studio for them, that Shekinah's one mistake would have cost her priorities, which are cosmetic procedures. She is a professional esthetician and makeup artist who also does freelance projects like event hosting and masterclasses in dermaplaning. Her studio is the only thing that helped her come out of financial crisis during her dating phase with Sarper. Shekinah revealed that she lost a lot of clients due to temporary closures or something. But she has now got back to work to rebuild her reputable business. The Los Angeles resident had to go through some financial turmoil in last couple of months, but she promised herself to bounce back just in time with hard work. Shekinah didn't disclose the name of the person who strongly encouraged her to move on from her successful business, but fans know it ought to be Sarper and no one else, since they are currently in a messy relationship. They won't stop butting heads, that's clear. It's that she would allow her dog to hurt her and not anyone else. For the latest 90-Day Fiancé tea, the world of 90-Day Fiancé thrives on explosive revelations, emotional breakdowns, and dramatic turning points. But few storylines have sparked as much debate as the unraveling relationship between Sarper Gilaglu and Shekinah Garner. Fans have followed their roller coaster romance from fiery passion to tense confrontations, and now a new layer of truth is emerging. Sources close to the couple say their recent separation didn't happen overnight. In fact, one surprising demand from Sarper may have set their split into motion long before cameras caught the tension. He wanted Shekinah to give up her successful beauty business. This revelation paints a far deeper, more complicated portrait of a couple struggling not just with cultural differences, but with control, independence, and identity. A relationship built on attraction and unease. When Shekinah arrived in Istanbul, her relationship with Sarper was already under intense scrutiny. She brought elegance, confidence, and decades of professional expertise in the beauty world. Sarper brought his own brand of machismo, one wrapped in charm, swagger, and a long history as a self-proclaimed bad boy. Their chemistry was immediate, but so was the conflict bubbling beneath the surface. Fans will never forget the infamous "I've slept with 2,500 women" confession. Nor have viewers overlooked Sarper's strict rules about Shekinah's appearance, her clothing, and even her weight. Still, despite the control issues, Shekinah insisted she'd found a partner who adored her and understood her in a way no one else had. But behind the scenes, something far more personal was being battled out: Shekinah's independence, the business that defined her. Before moving to Turkey, Shekinah built a thriving business in Los Angeles, a medical aesthetic practice grounded in her years as a licensed esthetician. She'd built her brand from scratch, fueled her income, raised her daughter, and created the life she was proud of. Her business wasn't just a job, it was her identity and her security. Sources now claim that this was exactly what Sarper wanted her to sacrifice. According to insiders, Sarper told Shekinah he wanted her to focus fully on their relationship, implying she didn't need her business anymore. He allegedly suggested she could find work in Turkey later if he approved the opportunities. The request did not sit well with Shekinah, who had worked tirelessly for professional stability and wasn't about to let her future hinge on anyone, not even someone she loved. Control or cultural clash. Fans have long debated whether Sarper's behavior stems from traditional cultural expectations or from a desire to control. This latest revelation pushes that debate into new territory. Asking a financially independent woman to give up her livelihood, especially one she's built over decades, is a monumental request, one many viewers see as a red flag. Sources suggest the conversations became increasingly tense, with Shekinah pushing back and Sarper doubling down. At one point, he reportedly suggested that her business was distracting her from giving 100% to their relationship. Shekinah, who values both love and autonomy, began feeling the emotional pressure mount. One friend of the couple claimed Shekinah often felt like she had to shrink herself in Turkey, professionally, socially, and even physically, to fit Sarper's expectations. As the demands escalated, the cracks in their relationship widened. The breaking point, the request to give up her business, wasn't just a disagreement. It became the catalyst for everything that followed. Shekinah's frustration, exhaustion, and growing resentment spilled over into the tense arguments fans saw on 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way. By the time separation whispers began circulating, insiders say Shekinah already felt her confidence unraveling. She reportedly told friends she couldn't imagine abandoning the career she'd dedicated her life to, and she found herself struggling to recognize the woman she was becoming in Turkey. Though she tried to compromise, the emotional toll was clear. Trying to maintain a relationship while feeling pressured to abandon her professional identity became unbearable. Sarper's perspective. Sarper, for his part, allegedly believed Shekinah's business was holding her back from fully embracing life with him. He's been known to emphasize loyalty and closeness as his top priorities in a relationship. But this time, those expectations may have crossed a line.